Looking for remote roles, but tired of finding websites that do not hire from Africa? Do not worry. Today in this video, I'm going to share 10 websites that do hire from Africa for jobs like virtual assistant roles, executive assistant roles, legal roles, payroll, sales jobs, AI training jobs, and many more. Okay, before we get into the video, a quick disclaimer. These jobs, these websites, they do not guarantee you a job. Just like any other job, you apply, you wait. If you qualify, you get assessments, interviews, and get hired. So it doesn't guarantee you any job. You just have to apply and hope for the best, as well as they post opportunities that change regularly, so the list, you have to check the latest listings every now and then. Okay, hi people, my name is Ropafadzo and welcome to Money and Mastery. For those that are new here on this channel, we talk about making money online, including remote work opportunities, freelancing, digital skills, and many more. Okay, let's move on. Website number 1 is StaffScout. So StaffScout is more of an agency. They give you a form, so you fill in the form, and then they will contact you if there is a job that might be a match for you. Okay, so for on this platform, there are jobs for lawyers, paralegal, legal assistants, case managers, receptionists, marketing assistants, bookkeepers, executive virtual assistants, jobs for payroll, sales jobs, etc. So you have to check if there is a job that fits your qualifications and apply. So they hire from countries like South Africa and other African countries depending on the role. Okay, so we move on to website number 2, which is somewhere.com. So website number 2 is somewhere.com. On this somewhere.com, what you need to know is they do offer job roles. They do advertise job roles for virtual assistants, executive assistants, operations assistants, customer support, marketing assistants, and many more. So they frequently recruit globally, including in Africa. And as for the salaries, they vary significantly depending on the client and the role. Okay, but what you need to know is many startups, they use somewhere.com to hire remote talent from around the world. And please go and apply, go and search somewhere.com and start applying right away. Okay, let's move on to website number 3, which is Athena. So you go on jobs.athena.com and search for jobs. So on this platform, what you need to know is that it is very competitive and they have a rigorous training. So what jobs do they usually advertise? The roles that they advertise for are executive assistant, executive partner, virtual assistants, and they hire from multiple countries depending on recruitment cycles. And their salaries, they also range. It's usually reported that they range around 59,000 to 84,000 annually, and these are dollars. In some markets, though pay varies, the pay varies like any other job significantly based on the country as well as the role. Okay, so they also hire a small percentage of applicants, and so you need to know that it is very competitive and you have to tighten up your boots so that you qualify. Okay, let's move on to website number 4, which is Virtual Staff South Africa. So Virtual Staff South Africa particularly hires in South Africa. It primarily hires in South Africa, and if you're South African, look out for virtual assistant jobs, customer service jobs, admin support, marketing support, design roles. These are the roles that are commonly advertised on this platform, and many others, so you just have to check. And this platform, like I said, it just focuses on South African talent. So South Africans, this one is for you. And also website number 5 is for you again, South Africans, and it's called getremote.co.za, and they commonly advertise jobs for customer support, marketing, tech roles, and administrative roles. Okay, it is a good platform for South Africans, and if you're in South Africa, please go and check out this one. It's looking for it's usually advertise remote opportunities for those that are looking for remote opportunities across different industries. Okay, so for website number 6, we move on, and it is Ray AI. So Ray AI commonly advertises AI related jobs. These are like AI training jobs, data annotation, AI operations, AI support roles, and it is worth monitoring if you're interested in growing in AI industries. Okay, for those that did not see my last video, which I talked about 5 AI websites that hire globally, that hire beginners, go and check it out, and also add this one to the list, Ray AI. Okay, you just need to have a good CV as well as a good laptop and internet which is stable. Okay, so let's move on to website number 7, which is JobDuck. So JobDuck is known by many, and on this website they commonly advertise jobs for virtual assistants, receptionist, customer service, administrative support roles, and they also hire from multiple countries, including some African countries. And applicants depend on this job site much because it is known for its reputation, and it often hires for client facing support. It mostly hires for customer facing support roles, which are the ones that I just mentioned, the customer support roles, the administrative roles. And yeah, so you need to just position yourself as good and have a good CV and then apply. Okay, let's move on to website number 8, which is Cherry Assistant. So Cherry Assistant is a site that hires for executive assistant roles, virtual assistant roles, administrative support roles, and they are very particular when it comes to your laptop specs and internet speed. So you need to have a stable internet with a good speed as well as a laptop with good specs, and you need to also have experience regarding the roles that you're going to apply for. So basically, like I said, they hire for client facing support roles, executive assistant, administrative assistant roles, virtual assistant, and customer service. Okay, let's move on. Okay, before we move on to website number 9, please subscribe and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and share this video to your friends, colleagues, and other companions that you know are looking for remote opportunities and they do have experience in these kinds of jobs. These are the website for them, especially in Africa, countries like South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Mozambique, and many other countries that I did not mention here. Okay, so let's move on to website number 9, which is common, and it is called LinkedIn. So LinkedIn many people, they do not, they take it for granted. Let me just say, they do not really know LinkedIn well, because on LinkedIn, it is a CV. Your account is a CV. Your profile is a CV. So you need to optimize your account. If you do not have one, please just go and create a good account. Put a professional banner, a professional profile. Make sure you list your jobs and what you do and what you offer, your services, as well as list that you are open to work in remotely. So LinkedIn usually posts some of the best opportunities, some of the best remote opportunities out there. I got some of the jobs from LinkedIn, my AI training jobs, and I have seen some of the jobs that directly advertised there are very good. And what you need to know is, when you search for jobs on LinkedIn, optimize or filter your jobs to 24 hours so that you see the jobs that are recently listed, and also filter to remote and worldwide so that you can find jobs easily that are hiring Africans globally, or that just posted. Okay, so like I said, it is a CV on its own. You have to post, also you have to showcase your services, you have to network and position yourself out there. Okay, so that brings us to our last website, which is We Work Remotely, which is one of the largest remote job boards out there in the world. And it commonly advertises jobs that are for customer support, marketing, sales, design, software development, and operations. And on this website, you get work from different agencies, and like I said, it hires globally, so including in Africa. So just create a good okay, so now that you know all these 10 websites, what most people get wrong is that they make mistakes like using one CV for everything. They use one CV to apply for every job out there, which is not a good thing to do. You need to tailor make your CV according to the job requirements as well as your experience for every job that you're going to apply. So make sure you do not have one CV for everything. Try to tailor make to make an ATS friendly CV for every job that you make. If you are not able to do that, find someone who does offer CV writing or CV editing services out there to do that for you, and you pay them, and then a job is done and you apply. Okay, so the people who usually get hired, they combine a strong CV, relevant skills, consistency, as well as a professional online presence. Like I said, LinkedIn is your CV also. It's an online CV. So make sure that you advertise yourself, you position yourself online through posting, through engaging in on people's posts, and also networking if possible. I know it's intimidating for some, but please try your best. Okay, and to conclude this video, what I need you to know is that remote work opportunities for Africans are growing, as well as competition. And instead of relying on one site, try to apply to as many sites as possible. Try all of these sites, except if you're not in South Africa, you have to exclude those to get remote and virtual stuff. But for those that are not in South Africa, you can apply to 8 of those of the 10 websites that I just mentioned here, and keep improving your skills and apply consistently. make sure you have a good CV, a good introduction video, as well as a stable internet for some jobs, okay, and also a good laptop with good specs. So on introduction video, I just want to mention something. You need to mention who you are, your experience, and what you are good for, why you are good for the job that you're applying for. So just make sure to position yourself. Search on YouTube, search on LinkedIn, on TikTok, Instagram. There are people who coach on this introduction video, and good luck. See you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, comment, share, and like this video. See you.